Welcome everyone. I have some more tags to show you today. I have 6 tags to show you from the 52 tags handmade challenge, and I think last time I left you I was up to number 19, so this is number 19, and this one we had to have some words, hand stitch words, but we needed to have them sort of hidden so they were under cover. So for this one I have pretty pink lace, and I've just used a piece of pink ribbon that I've stitched over the top here to hold the lace down so that you've got a little hide and seek place, and underneath I had stitched the word hope, because I think that's sort of the word of the year, considering the place that we're at in the world at the moment. We all need a little bit of hope to come out the other side. And I've stitched some little grub roses on the bottom here with some little leaves, so I'm hopeful that you can see that okay. I'm aware that if I bring it up too close that it does go out of focus a little, but I just wanted you to be able to see the little roses that were on the bottom of the piece of ribbon there, which is stitched around. So that's number 19. It has that really lovely decorative piece of very soft lace over the top. So from there we went to this one here, I think, which is number 20, and this one was our Pekingese stitch. So we had to do a Pekingese stitch sort of on the one on the outside and one on the inside, so I just did 2 sweet little hearts for that and kept it pretty simple and pretty plain, and just added a little piece of crocheted lace along the bottom. So that's that one. And from that one we went to this one, 21. This one I found a little bit tricky to get my head around, because you had to use the grub stitch as an over edge seam stitch, and so I did get quite a bit messed up with that, and my little grubs kind of look a bit squashed and maybe more like French knots or something, but I might have to have another go at that one. So I just did that over the edge of a pretty piece of cotton, which is actually the Liberty print fabric, so you might all know how delicate that is. And then I've just got some ribbon embroidered petals on the top just to add a little bit of oomph to it, and I put some French knots in the middle of an antique piece of lace there, because it was a fairly plain tag to begin with. From there we had to do one that was all lace, so I just chose to do layers of pretty laces. Oh, there's quite a few there. I couldn't even tell you how many, probably 6 or 7 different layers, 3 or 4 underneath going across, and then 3 probably on top here. All different types of laces and different shades of white through to a crew, and then just some cute little daisy dangles on the bottom in the lace. So that was the lace one. The next one we had to do was a flower pot. We had to embroider some flowers into a pot or something similar. So I made my tag a little bit sort of padded at the back, and I used some Tim Holtz ribbon, measurement ribbon up the side, and then I just had a little piece of cotton that I cut out in the shape of a pot. The piece of fabric that I had was from a pillowcase, so it had a little kind of embroidered line going through, which I made into a vine, sort of a vine shape, and I just added the flowers and the stems over the top, a little flower that's fallen down the bottom there, and a cute little piece of very sweet dainty lace that I received in some happy mail from Jody. Thank you, Jody. That's found its little home there. Then last week's was tatting. We had to do some tatting, and I haven't ever done tatting before, so this was my very first effort at tatting, and it was kind of awkward on such a small needle. I didn't have a long doll making needle around. The only one that I had, the longest one that I had, was probably sort of about that long, so that made this size little circles, kind of like crocheted circles really when they come out. So I did a plain one and then the one with the little sort of petals coming out, and I just added it to a piece of traditional tatting from a doily that I found, which was very delicate and daintily done, and I thought they complemented each other quite well. So I added some little heart pearl buttons to that, just to finish it off. So there you have my last 6 tags that I have completed, and it'll be interesting to see what next week's is. We're almost at the halfway mark, so we've actually come a long way. We've got quite a lot done, and the year seems to have flown through, so we've done very well. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back soon with a journal for you to have a look at or continue on with. So I'll see you then. Bye for now.